Welcome to Broom Talk, the podcast where witches, healers, and magic makers gather to share their journeys, their magic, and their truths. I'm your host, Priestess Mellisa of Enchanted Dragonfly, inviting you to take a seat at the broom circle because the real magic is in the stories we tell. So let's stir the cauldron and speak the spell. So I have another magical being with us today. So tell us your name and your business name.
I'm Rachel Kelly. I am the owner of Realign Holistic Wellness.
Lovely. And could you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I do a little bit of everything, really. I do massage, Reiki, energy work. I do spiritual life coaching, herbalism, and sound and vibrational therapy.
Nice. Awesome. And where is your business located?
You know what? As of right now, I do in-home and on-site appointments, and I do small and large events. So I go to people because actually nowadays there's a lot of people are finding more challenges in getting out or finding time. And then people may have certain medical or mental health obstacles in getting out. So
nice. Yeah, that's lovely that you're able to travel and go to people.
Traveling's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Nice. How did you start doing what you do?
Oh, that is a long loaded question. Okay, well, back in the day when I was first married, I had my first kid at 24, and, we couldn't do daycare or anything. So I don't know, I got into soap making, which threw me straight into full-on herbalism. That led me to Reiki and energy work. That led me to massage, which led me to literally everything else. I'm always learning stuff. I love to learn. I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
It's good to always be a student for sure. And what type of practitioner are you?
I actually am a magus.
Nice. And could you talk a little bit about that?
I can speak a little bit, but most of it's like a closed practice. So, what to say? I would say we're kind of, we're not exactly like witches. A lot of witches have a religious connection or will work with deities. A magus does not work with deities. We observe them. We will still do summonings and, work with them, but it's kind of like, all due respect, this is not in any judgment to anyone, but we don't call upon deities because there's always a price to be paid. And we tend to not have the middleman. We just straight with source. The rest of that's kind of so.
Okay, no worries. What is your spiritual origin story or an awakening moment?
Okay, so honestly, I've always been able to sense and feel energy, but I grew up in a very Baptist family. So it was not, growing up in the church and stuff, it's not something I saw as a positive thing. It was definitely something I suppressed for a long time. And then when I got into energy work, it just opened up so many questions, and I actually had several mentors I learned so much from, and I just pursued, and I'm still pursuing on my own. So, and now I'm taking my own apprentices.
Nice. Awesome. That's growth when you go from being an apprentice to being like a mentor, right? Nice. What's your daily spiritual or magical practice like?
It's very much incorporated in my everyday life, as I imagine it is for most practitioners. I think many of us do this. This isn't like indicative to any specific practice. I try to start and end each day in meditation. my work days can be crazy, but I try to get some study and practice in. I, like many practitioners, follow the Sabbats and follow, the different seasons.
Who or what inspires your path the most?
Who or what? I honestly, it's just my insatiable thirst for knowledge, honestly. Yeah.
Absorb it like a sponge.
Yeah. No, it's never enough. It's like the constant student. Just upholding the balance. There's so much pain in this world and chaos that it's like, I just want to do my part to help alleviate that if I can. I've always had a calling to be a healer. So
I feel that. Yes. What was your biggest challenge you faced on your journey, and how did you overcome it?
Oh, geez. All right. Well, I'd have to say when I was married, my ex was very, I don't want to say Catholic. I'm not sure. He kind of bounced around a little bit. So it's really hard having to conceal under your own roof. And you shouldn't have to. No. But yeah. And then one of my mentors actually, we had a falling out. So that was really hard. I had to be on my own again and kind of navigate my own path. But I feel like I learned enough at that point where I would just sit with my guides and ask for guidance. And I just trusted my intuition and went for it.
Nice.
So
yeah. Sometimes it happens, everything happens for a reason. I firmly believe that. So maybe you were meant to be on your path on your own.
Well, we all have life lessons too. Yeah. So it's like you meet certain people. Lesson learned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel you on that. What tools, methods, or spirits guide your work?
Oh, when I need advice, I do call to my guides. I sit. Most of the advice that I get is through meditation. Being a magus, you have to work with light and dark forces, the whole balance thing. So I will, I have to say, I favor working with elementals, honestly. I will work with angelic and demonic forces, but I favor the elementals.
Yeah. Awesome. Nice. How do you stay energetically protected and grounded?
Daily shielding, wards. I have my protective amulets at all times. Crystals, you can never have enough, just like jars.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Never enough.
They come in all shapes and sizes, both of them. And colors and
I do grounding practices lately, not as much as I should, but we'll have those moments.
It can't be like that every day, every week, every month of the year. It gets draining too. So.
I do feel like when things are getting too much, or too much negative energy is building up, or just when you're working with a lot of clients and you shield yourself to not transfer anything you don't want to them, but you also don't want to take in all that. But it's like when it's hard not to be emotionally involved when you have regulars and you get to know them and you bond and stuff. So I feel like when that builds up, run to the woods. Definitely. Always feel better after.
I can see that. Yeah. What's one common misconception about your craft or your work?
I think it's the general I don't even think it's specifically my craft. I just think it's the whole people mistake you for being satanic or something. I don't know. People don't understand. They just slapped on whatever, and it's just like, okay.
They're going to believe what they believe.
Right. Yeah. So other than that, I don't know. No, I don't converse with too many people.
But it's true. A lot of people immediately go there with their thoughts once they hear about anything about the craft.
And nobody seems to understand that there are different practitioners, even amongst witches.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I find it interesting to like, just like learning different cultures and stuff. We have our own type of like culture, so to say. I love learning differences and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm a huge fan of ancient history.
Me too.
Nice.
I studied it actually.
Yeah, so have I. That's awesome. I did a little bit of studying about it too. It's fascinating, and we go back way further than people originally think. Like think way past ancient Egypt. Like keep going. Yeah. Can you share a powerful or memorable client transformation without any names?
Client transformation. Okay. I have several. Let me see. There's one profound one, but I'm not going to because it's too personal in nature. But client transformations. Let's get back to that one because I have several, but my brain is kind of dead.
You're good. You're good. Did you have one to share, or no?
I have a couple, but I'm not sleeping, so my brain's like a little fuzzy right now.
No problem. What sacred self-care practices keep you aligned?
Sacred self-care. Well, when I feel kind of out of line, like I said, I love working with elementals. I will cast a circle and I will summon an elemental and I will just sit with that element.
What does success look like to you as a spiritual business owner?
Honestly, it's when people start coming to you. You're not looking for them. They just
Yeah, your name gets out there, or they're looking for that service, or they heard about you, or what have they, the situation, and that's pretty fascinating.
Yes.
Nice. Do you follow the moon, astrology, or seasonal cycles in your work?
Yes, definitely follow the lunar phases. Just everything is very systematic. Monthly lunar cycles follow the wheel of the year, the Sabbats. I mean, we know when the veil is thin and when the ley lines are the most powerful and what work we can do and hope to accomplish.
Yeah, it's fascinating that you mentioned ley lines too, because just even the geological locations can be so powerful. Right?
I know.
Yeah.
It's fantastic when you're walking around like in nature and you just feel a spot and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know several somewhat local and I'm like, okay, this night I'm going there.
Nice. What's something you wish more people knew about energy work, divination, rituals, what have you? Do I wish they knew more of? Kind of want to tell a lot of people that, whether they believe it or not, a lot of people are capable of it. I know different people have different gifts and some people might not possess those gifts, but a lot of people just think of it as just pure fantasy. But if you learn how to open your third eye and work with your inner vision, there is so much you can do even if you don't specifically have the sight. So it's definitely a euphoric experience because even if it's through dream work or
not even divination exactly, but even if you get into deep meditative practices, like you can have visions that can help you in your everyday life, and it's amazing.
It's fascinating how powerful we are as people, and a lot of people just have no idea what they carry within themselves.
Yeah, if they just learn to unlock their energy and learn how to work and manipulate energy to do things, it's like, I can't even say, it's just profound. It's, I just wish more people would. I know people are starting to question it more, and that makes me so happy.
Yes, because then there comes the curiosity and then the learning
and the openness, and that's what I love about my children's programs. Is I actually do sound therapy programs for children, and of course their moms come because I think they enjoy it more than the kids half the time. But the parents will ask questions after, and that's what really does it for me.
Nice.
It's seeing the little kids and their eyes just get big as saucers, and then they just naturally just chill, which is not common for little ones, and they're just like, ooh,
Yeah. Oh, sound healings is so powerful. Yeah, absolutely. What magic are you currently brewing in regards to classes you're doing, events you're vending at, or what have you?
Okay, well, I am working on a 7 chakra workshop series. Each workshop will be dedicated to one chakra. I am kind of doing an introductory course for people who are curious but don't really know what is the energy body, how does it function, how does energy work, like what is all this? And it's simply called the energy body. So I am actually talking with another practitioner, Leo McCarthy, whom I think we both know.
Yeah, we do. He's a good guy.
We are bouncing around the idea. We haven't really solidified anything, but we were talking about the divine feminine and the sacred masculine.
Awesome.
We would really like to bring that into conversation, because I feel like there's a lot of agitation and relighting of like the war of the sexes type thing, and it's just like we need to learn to embrace each other.
Yeah, and it's, I truly believe one cannot exist without the other.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Yep.
So now I have some fun questions.
Ooh.
So what is your sun, moon, and rising sign?
You know what? I have not delved into astrology. I've been told several times, but I have not retained that knowledge.
Do you know what your born sign is? Which would be your sun sign? Like your first sign.
I am a Gemini in Western astrology, but I am a Virgo in Vedic.
Oh, okay. Nice. Do you have a favorite tool, herb, or crystal that you work with?
I love mugwort and vervain.
Nice. Yeah.
Love those two. Calendula, definitely. I have so many favorites, but I'll stop there. Definitely. You can do so much with calendula. That's why I love it so much.
You really can.
Crystals. How do you pick one? I am a sucker for moonstone.
Nice.
Love moonstone. Definitely obsidian for scrying and protection.
Nice.
That is my go-to at all times. I love Lemurian quartz.
Nice.
I love that. I have so many crystals I love, but those are...
So what is your magical nickname or an archetype that you resonate with?
My spirit name is Rowan Stillbrook.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Tea or tincture?
Seriously, that's not fair. It depends on what you're using it for. As far as strength, definitely a tincture or a cold water infusion.
Nice. Tarot or runes?
I think I'm more partial to runes.
Nice. Yeah. Cauldron or candle?
Candle.
Nice. If your spirit guide had a voice, what would it sound like?
I have 4 main guides, actually. One of them is male, 3 of them are female.
Oh.
So their voices are just very, well, you know what? One of them is silent. She's just there when I need her. 2 of them, their voices are very clear and a little high-pitched feminine voice. And his is a very soothing, deeper voice. So
that's lovely.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats. My black cat Jinx and my ragdoll Siggy.
Oh. Now ragdoll, is that like patchwork?
Ragdoll, you know what? Their coloring is very similar to a Himalayan, and they're long haired.
Okay.
So
nice. Oh, they sound so
got
cute.
the prettiest blue eyes.
They sound so cute. Oh. And that was all the questions I have for you. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Going back to transformational, I am not sure if this specifically answers your question, but I did have a woman come to me at one time for energy healing. She had been through a traumatic experience. It was, I won't get into the depth of the nature of the family. She lost her younger sister. She was the one that found her.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and she was the eldest, so she, I guess in her family, she said that she was kind of like the mother figure, so she helped her sisters through growing up, and yeah, she and her other sister were in a lot of pain. They both came to see me, but she will always have an imprint in my brain. She came into me, she was crying hysterically, and she's just like, I just need this so much. So I worked with her, not expecting that I would be able to help her much. Honestly, I went in just saying, do what you can do, it's all you can. And at the end, she gave me the biggest hug, and she's like, during the session, her sister came to her. Now, that's not something I'm advertising or promising. That could have been just her all on her own. It could have been her grief talking, but to her, it was very releasing. And she said, you know, not that I think that that session made all of that disappear, but in that moment, she felt a great release. So that just made my heart just explode, because that's what I always aim for in a session, is whatever you're carrying to help release, whether it's pain or, you know, just blockages in life or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice story. Thank you for sharing. So I'm going to put a link for them to find you in the description of this episode. Do you have a website? You want it to be Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram would be lovely.
Sure. So we will put the description and the link to find her. So she was just at our market, and she was giving these amazing healing sessions. So go look her up, get a little work done, and get some energy healed. And yeah, she's great. And as always, come check us out at Enchanted Dragonfly, 99 Church Street, Whitinsville, Massachusetts. We are a metaphysical shop, sanctuary, and an academy. And give this episode some likes, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, help us bring on some more magical beings. And as always, bless be. Love you all. Bye, guys.